Let's start teaching our young men about self-control. Let's start teaching them about thinking things through, conflict resolution, thinking before they speak, making sure that they're speaking with conviction and powerful, positive spirit. Let's teach our young men to look other men in the eyes when they're having a dialogue, conversation, or exchange verbally with them, and even when they walking by them in the street. I see too many young men out here walking by me in the street, and I'll smile at them. I'll say, "What's up, young fella?" And they be uh, just so much into that phone. Let's teach our young men about doing things that are really true to them. There's so many of them that feel like as though and think as though that they have to be in character mode and not be their true selves. So if they're in character mode, if they think they have to be in character mode to be accepted or embraced and loved and respected, then they'll be that way at home with their family. They'll be that way online via social media. They'll be that way in school. They will aspire and every day be in a mode that's something that's not them. They'll be just in a character and performing and pretending to be something that they're really not. That's why you have so many youngsters out here that are scared to make a certain type of music. They're scared to, the music that's really true to them. They may really want to talk about black history. They may really want to talk about fashion and being fly and staying in shape and eating clean. But people would tell them, oh man, if you pescatarian or you vegan or vegetarian, or if you, whether you eat beef or not, and you just eat clean and lean and you stay in shape and you brush your teeth 3 times a day. You may take 2 or 3 showers a day and whatever it is. Oh man, come on, man, you on some bullshit. They would think that, and I'm not stretching the truth because I hear and see these things. I've seen it with my peers, let alone the youngsters that are doing everything outside of themselves to please everybody else. And then they wonder why they're depleted within. And they have nothing left to give to themselves because they're trying so hard. And not even trying, they are doing so much to keep up with the Joneses, to perform and pretend for the outside world and people who don't care anything about them. Perfect example, the same people, trolls or whatever, that was telling Lil Durk slide for Vaughn, and anybody that was on in Vaughn's circle, slide for Vaughn, y'all soft and all that. They the same people in their basements laughing, saying, y'all stupid. Why the hell y'all do that? Now y'all looking at life in prison and all that. I'm just giving y'all the game. God has given me the words to say to y'all. And I'm going to tell you, my pops had to tell me the same thing that I'm saying to y'all right now, that I'm telling y'all right now. New child, be yourself. New child, you have a beautiful voice. Utilize your voice. And he was telling me this pertaining to music, but also in particular, but also with my life overall. He said, man, you got such a natural, beautiful voice, man, that God has given you. Utilize that right. And it was a double-edged sword because it's my physical voice of having a nice baritone voice with clear diction and everything when I speak in front of people and when I'm in the studio on record, but also my voice to do what I'm doing with y'all right now. To speak the truth to the youth, to my peers. People will put you in these categories, Generation X, Generation Z, millennials, whatever. I'm saying it is what it is. To all the ears that can hear, this message for you. For all the hearts that can receive and feel, this is for you. No matter what your background is, no matter how old or young you are, this video, this message is for you. Be yourself. And let's continue to lead by example as men And let's teach these young men to be more themselves and stop focusing and worrying and being so concerned about what everybody else is thinking, what everybody else is doing, what everybody else is wearing. Because it's sending so many of our youngsters to the penitentiary, to the graveyard, or to just living dysfunctional, phony ass lifestyles, man. Toxic lifestyles. Where they walk around, that's why you see so many youngsters out here, they out in the streets, pants hanging down, way on off they ass, ass cheeks out, slippers on. They got not just slippers that you can quote unquote wear outside, right? Maybe if you just going for a quick run or just, I don't know. I don't do it, but I'm just saying, I see so many youngsters when I'm driving and they walking like on a mission in slippers. And I say to myself, man, who started, like who's telling them, or who's co-signing this, not telling them, hey man, anything can happen to you when you go out that door. I always make a conscious decision. Do not walk out that door with your slippers on, brother. I ain't been doing that. I ain't gonna start now. But we need to tell these young men, hey man, we can't force them, but we can tell them, hey, I think you need to look here. But if it's my son, he ain't going outside like that. You want to dress like that? Man, get your ass up out of here. But if you living with me, you not walking outside with no slippers on, and then you dragging this, and you just hear this. They just dragging their feet like they females. And let me tell you something, even when I have females in my house or whatever, hey, they can't walk around a certain way. They have to, and you can put on some slippers. And when you walk around here, pick up your feet. Don't just be shh, 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 shh. But you have young boys and young men walking around like they females and worse. So we, as the elders, it's up to us to show them what it is, what it's supposed to be like, what it really is like to be a man. Let's show them, let's put that on display. Let's show them what it is to be a thinking man, what it is to be a man who speaks the King's English, what it is to be a man that doesn't have to curse all the time. Look what it is to be a man that dresses with class, that takes care of his temple, that reads every day, that has something more than just talking about other people's lives or getting to a bag. That shit is, come on, man. As much money has ran through my father's hands in his lifetime, me and my father rarely talk about money. If anything, we talk about the mindset that one has to have when he or she is blessed with money, a little or a lot. And what are you going to do? How are you going to use money as a tool to be a blessing to yourself and your family first, and to others who are in need? That's if we talk about money, that's what we talk about. But it's not just, yo, child, you got to get that bag. What you doing, man? You know what I'm saying? You got to get to the bag. Me and my pops never, ever, 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 ever talk like that. And I'm so thankful and grateful that God blessed me with a father that has led by example and taught me by watching his life and watching how he moves and grooves and shakes and bakes, to where I say, I got it. Or I say, I get it, I got it, I'm good. So let's continue to teach our young men to be more than just bag chasers, more than just real niggas, more than just hitters, sliders, and goofies. Take that and run with it.